What's going on, guys? It's your boy Biggie with Chris back at you with another one. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, give me a thumbs up, ring the notification bell, hit me up on Twitter, TikTok, the community posts. You already know the vibes. And I'm back at you with a Smackdown reaction to The Rock, reaction to the final boss, reaction to his interaction with Cody Rhodes. And it was announced last night on social media that The Rock would be on Smackdown in New Orleans, Louisiana. And that just led to a whole bunch of speculation as to, what would The Rock be doing. Most people thought, oh, he's just coming out to announce Wrestlemania in New Orleans next year. Some people thought he was going to come out to beat up Cody Rhodes. Some people thought he was coming out to do some bloodline stuff. And I gotta say, it was a little bit of all of the above. So as the show started, you see Cody Rhodes in the back. He's walking and he runs into Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis says that, there was supposed to be a 6-man tag. The Bloodline taking on the team of Damian Priest, Braun Strowman, and Cody Rhodes. Well, that's now going to be a tag team match. Cody Rhodes is out of the 6-man tag, and it's just going to be a straight up tag team match. And Cody's confused. He's like, yo, who said this is going to happen? Like, who did this? Who do I got to talk to? And Nick Aldis was like, nah, this is above my pay grade. This is above me. And he kind of hints that the person that took him out of the tag match was The Rock. So later in the show, you see Solo Sikoa pull up. He's running into Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. And you can kind of tell that there's some beef and issues between Solo and Jacob. But we'll get into that whenever we get into that. So now we fast forward to The Rock showing up. He pulls up, he's in New Orleans, he comes out, he does his final boss entrance. And the thing about the final boss entrance this time was it started off with if you smell what The Rock, and then it cut to the block is hot by Lil Wayne. And I'm like, is that what I think it is? And it was the block is hot by Lil Wayne. So I'm like, alright, you got my interest. And like we all speculated, next year WrestleMania will take place in New Orleans, Louisiana, 2 nights once again. And The Rock starts singing when the Saints go marching in. The crowd does the sing along with The Rock. The Rock says, shut your mouth and let The Rock sing. And then he says that they all have STDs and he calls them all trailer park trash. So then he says he's here to call out somebody in particular, somebody that he's become friends with, somebody that he respects, and that person is Cody Rhodes. So now this is where you kind of like raise your eyebrows a little bit, you start rubbing your arms, because you're like, all right, because we know the history between The Rock and Cody Rhodes, and it kind of got muddied with the Netflix debut, where The Rock was, putting over Cody and hugging him and giving him his flowers and saying that he was a great champion. And that just left a lot of people confused. And The Rock goes on to say that him and Cody, since WrestleMania of last year, have become good friends. Matter of fact, their moms are friends now. Cody was at the premiere of Moana. His family was there. He met The Rock's family. So it's like they're kind of buddy now. They drink tequila and whatnot. And you're kind of wondering where this is going, because The Rock is just talking and talking and talking. Basically, the long and short of it is, The Rock says to Cody that he wants Cody to be his champion because The Rock is on the board, he's on the TKO board, he's on the WWE board, which means he is indeed the final boss. And because he is the final boss, he's saying that he wants Cody to be his champion. And this is kind of reflective of the corporate champion, where, Vince McMahon was like, oh, here's the corporate champion, The Rock. But this time it's The Rock being in the Vince McMahon role, and Cody, who is kind of the people's champion, but you can kind of tell that The Rock's like, look, I want you to be my champion. And being my champion, he's going to take you to a whole nother level. He's going to make all your hopes and dreams come true. He's going to create generational wealth for your family, your family's family, and your kids' kids, and so on and so forth. And Cody was conflicted because he's like, well, respectfully, I'm the people's champion, kind of like how you were. So now you have this big thing between Cody and The Rock, where The Rock, he's saying, oh man, just think about it. I'm going to be at the Elimination Chamber in March. Give me your answer then. And Cody, he's looking conflicted. He doesn't know what to do. He's thinking about it. Like, should he continue to be the people's champion, or can he, take it to a whole nother level and be the corporate champion? And this kind of reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have seen the new Spider-Man animated series, but it kind of reminds me of the dynamic between Norman Osborn and Spider-Man, where Norman Osborn is a horrible person, but Peter kind of doesn't see it, but we know what's really going on. And you can kind of tell that The Rock is in kayfabe, he's a horrible person. So he's the heel, he's the bad guy. So he's pretty much, will Cody fold and become the corporate champion? And that's something we just gotta wait and see for an Elimination Chamber. Now, Cody being the type where in AEW he was like, I'll never turn heel, I'll never be the bad guy. I can see that carrying on to here and kind of creating a conflict as far as, what goes on in the Elimination Chamber, who he wrestles at WrestleMania, the Bloodline's involvement, because Solo Sikoa's been attacking Cody, and then you have Solo and Jacob's interaction and how that's going to tie in with the championship, and the fact that The Rock wants Cody to be his champion. So we'll see how that goes, man. But this is an interesting development in the WWE universe. What do you guys think of this, breaking situation? Let me know in the comment section below. Of course, as always, like, comment, subscribe. You guys take care. Peace. I'm out. Peace.